Greetings, Commander. Welcome to another video of Nikke Goddess of Victory. In this video, I'll be playing the Union Raid. I'll be using the teams with most of my Union member has been using for. Let's start with Duel Ring. This is the team that my friends, my Union members has been using. It's either with Tia and Naga or just with Novel, Miranda, and Summerhelm. Well, this team actually opens for more options in your other attempts, so let's go with this team. We'll be focusing mainly playing with Maxwell most of the time because she's a sniper, and because of how the game is coded, we'll be able to get a lot more burst generation by just spamming her uncharged shot. Yeah, let me go to Snow White. And of course, always aim for the core. Oh, I must say that clicking with a mouse is much harder than playing with my iPad normally. We're just aiming for the core and hopefully no one dies for that time. Cover. Yep, I like to use simple burst animation because it gives me more time to react. I know it's not the most optimal, wastes a lot of time, but it helps me with making less errors. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. Aim for the core, always aim for the core. Oh, Miranda's almost dead. Let's just cover. Okay, 30 more seconds to go. Let's see if we'll be lucky this time. Or we can just preemptively cover. Of course, it's gonna lower your damage overall, but okay, Maxwell is getting stunned. I hate it when the boss jumps, so you'll be missing one novel burst just now. I think we have time for... Do we? So with a little bit of more optimization, you might get more damage than this, probably. Let's see the damage here. So most of the damage, of course, is from Snow White, Miranda, and Maxwell. So again, a little bit of RNG fishing, making sure that everyone survives for 3 minutes. And you will probably get more than 700 million damage. Let's now discuss on what each character does. In a way, I put Miranda on position 5 and Maxwell all the way far over there because if you go here, you can see my stats. My Snow White has 72,000, but she doesn't have overload substats for attack up. But instead, my Maxwell has 11% up for 71,000. So in a normal case, she will be getting the buff from Miranda's burst. This one affects one ally with the highest attack. I don't know if it's a bug or not, but if you separate them far enough, Miranda won't be able to see Maxwell. My that's why my Snow White was able to get all the powering up burst from Miranda. If you don't trust me, let's go put Miranda in the middle somewhere here and let's try again. A quick one. Miranda is always a little bit finicky, so just you gotta make sure you position her correctly each time you use her burst. Let's go to Snow White. Okay. And okay, stop. Who gets the buff? This time it's Maxwell. Over here. I don't know why. Absolutely, I don't know why it's written like this. So if I move Miranda back here again, so let's say I move her here, and then I move Maxwell in the middle. Let's see if they're all like clumped up together. Miranda, Snow White, and Maxwell. It's such a dumb bug. Please fix. Shift up, please. Just gonna be spamming my shots and get the burst up. And now, who gets it? Maxwell gets it. It's still Maxwell. I really don't want to explain this a lot, but since I guess some people will be asking about it. Now, so let's go with the setup that I use for my team. Just make sure Miranda is acting well. She's behaving in your team. And now who gets it? Snow White. This time Snow White gets the buff. And you always want Snow White to get the buff because of course her burst gives her the ability to multiply by 1,000% on top of that. So make sure Miranda is behaving alright. And now let's go to other characters. So and of course most of the team is iron. And if you wanna go for the min-max, you will probably want more, better substats than mine. My Snow White is not even that well invested. No attack up at all. And people will ask, why do you have 2 bursts too that are cooldown 20? Of course, novel. You want novel for the for the burst, increasing the damage taken, the enemy's damage taken by 60% and above. So this is another final damage multiplier. So it multiplies your damage of Snow White by this percent just by having her burst. And why Summer Helm? Because Summer Helm has the second skill, this part, where if it's a boss belonging to electric code, which dual ring is electric code, damage taken increases by 4%, stacks up to 4 times, lasts for 5 seconds, activates every 4 seconds. So after the first 20 seconds, the boss will be receiving damage taken increased by 20% at least for level 4 for the whole entire match of the game, as long as the boss is still there, which you don't even need to burst at Summer Helm. You just keep bursting as novel, and also she gives you the cooldown reduction. Of course, that is pretty much the team that me and my friends use for most of the battle for this duel ring. Anyway, as you can see, it's not that much of an RNG fishing, but if you are a little bit lower level, you might need a little bit more of your luck on this. Alright, so let's go to the next video.